Hello, all you lovely peoples. I lost my lighting. Damn. Sitting in the parking lot of a store right now. And I was really hoping to harness the lighting that was given from the people's headlights or taillights who were parked in front of me. It gave me this really cool red glow, and now it's gone. Oh well. So this is like the seventh, or no, I think this is the eighth or ninth time I've tried recording this video. And it's just not working for me today. For whatever reason, I am... If I had a bloopers reel, if I was good enough with editing, and I could edit a bloopers reel into the end of this, y'all would see that I can't talk today to save my life. I don't know what it is, but I'm back for the 9th or 12th or 72nd time trying to record this video because I am determined. I made a goal 3 days ago. I made a goal to myself, and that goal was to get a video recorded every day and to get it put on YouTube every day. And I said I'm going to find something to talk about, anything that relates to homesteading or relates to trying to get on track for this, because I need to start being more consistent. My last video prior to the one 2 days ago, actually, when I put that video out, it had been 2 months since I had recorded a video. And just being incredibly inconsistent with it. And I originally had hoped to take you guys out and show you the chickens and show you how much they've grown, and I wanted to show you the bunnies and the new setup we had, but then I went to go check on the bunnies, and it had been raining, and we thought we had it solved so where they weren't going to be getting wet and have all sorts of issues with that. And the girls' cage, because we have 2 female rabbits and 1 male, and the girls' cage, the whole bottom of it was just soaked because the rain was getting into their cage. So I had to clean that up and deal with that mess, and it just wasn't convenient for me to do a video while I was doing it, especially since there was a lot of swearing going on. I kind of have a trucker mouth. I'm trying to work on that. That's another one of my goals. But so I wanted to talk to you guys today about the animals, and then that didn't work. And then I thought, well, I'm going to talk to you guys about, some of the plans that we have for the things that we're going to be doing in the spring. And then I was like, well, I got so frustrated. This is the 700th time I tried to record this video, and I was like, screw it, I'm just going to give up. And then I was like, no, I'm going to do a video about goals, because this is why I'm pushing so hard to get this video recorded, to get it out, why I'm doing it, even though I'm sitting in a parking lot, because it's a goal, and damn it, I'm going to achieve it. There goes that trucker mouth. So I started probably about a year ago realizing that my lifestyle and the lifestyle I wanted were not going to match up. The way I was living was not going to fit into the way I wanted to live. I want to homestead, but yet I wasn't doing things that were going to get me where I wanted to go. So I started making goals, and they were small, and I started one at a time. I think, people talk about goals, and they have a list, and they have a list of goals they want to achieve. And I'm not saying you shouldn't have a list of goals that you want to achieve, but trying to get yourself to change behaviors is tricky. It's difficult. Start small. Start one at a time. One of the things that I made as a goal to myself is I wanted to get up and get my body moving and go walking and go hiking. Back when we still lived in Wisconsin, and we lived near a pretty nice local park, and the dog really liked to go. So I made it a goal to get to that park 3 days a week and get up and move around and take the dog and let her run. And so we did that. we started doing that. And we really made it an effort to get up and go get that physical activity in. And then I'm a night owl. I have never slept very well. I've always struggled with insomnia. So another goal that I wanted to get was I wanted to get my sleep schedule on track better. So what I started doing is I started putting my phone down. Like, I pretty much ordered myself, hey, at this time, put your phone down, put on some ocean music, or not music, but like the sound of the ocean to help you sleep. I started to create an environment that was healthy for sleep, and it worked. And I mean, I'm not saying I never struggle with sleep anymore. I do still struggle sometimes. It is still hard for me to fall asleep. But creating that environment and getting myself into the routine and the habit really helped out a lot. And it helped more than just, my sleep schedule. It helped my mood. It helped me feel better. It helped my body hurt less. So it was really a cool way to see that one goal, reaching that one goal of having a better sleep schedule, a better sleep cycle, what a great change that was for me. And I think all too often people, they want to make all the changes. They want to do everything all at once. They want to, okay, I want to quit smoking, I want to eat better, I want to do this, I want to do that. And it's like they expect everything to happen overnight. And what I realized, because I did the same thing. I totally did the same thing. And I realized that it was a lot easier to take one goal and focus on that one goal, and that was it. So that's really what I've done. And that's what I'm trying to do now with these videos, is I'm trying to get myself into the habit of recording these videos regularly and getting used to recording myself every day, even if I think that there's nothing useful or interesting that's going on in my day. Getting into the habit of creating the video and then putting it out there, because I'm not there with editing yet. My laptop is 10 years old. I've been struggling to learn how to edit, and I've come to the conclusion that the tech that I have it's not suitable for what I need it for. So I really do I'm gonna have to buy a new laptop. But I don't have the funds for that right now. So what can I do? What goals can I achieve? What things can I work on? I don't have the tech that I need to get good at video editing. But I do have a smartphone that has a memory card where I can take a video every day. So I'm working on that goal. I'm working on that habit of being a more regular contributor to the channel and putting things out there more frequently. My last video yesterday was talking about homesteading skills. Like, how can you start to learn homesteading skills where you are? Maybe you set a small goal for yourself. Your goal is that for a month, you're going to bake bread once a week. You're going to make homemade baked bread once a week. That's going to be your goal. Because through that practice that you're doing of making that bread, you're going to get better, and you're going to learn, and you're going to experience, and there's a goal. And who knows, you might realize at the end of that month you really hate baking bread and you don't want to do it, and you would much rather go buy a loaf of bread from somebody else, and that baking bread is just really not going to be part of your homesteading gig. That's fine. That's cool. That's what this is about. It's about taking small, manageable little chunks of what you are interested in, or you think you might be interested in, and moving forward with it little by little. And for me, it's been very freeing, actually. You would think that it's kind of like you're putting yourself in I always thought having a schedule would be really rigid and I wouldn't like it. And that's kind of turned me off of trying to do some of this kind of stuff. But once I started getting into these patterns, I realized that it's more about building the habit. It's about building the habit of doing the behavior. And then once you have that habit built, you can be more flexible with it. But you really have to stick with it. And that's why I'm doing the video a day for 30 days. I don't think I'm going to be able to sustain this for the rest of my days. I don't think that I'm going to be able to record every day of my life. But this is where I start. This is the challenge I have given myself. A video a day. And I know it doesn't sound like much, but when you consider that I'm trying to do a homestead and I have a job that I work as well. I have the kids, we're doing online schooling, and we're dealing with all of that mess, which, Lord, if you have children who are doing this distance learning thing, you understand the stress that comes with it. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're one of those wonderfully lucky parents who has a kid who does great with online learning, with the distance learning. My kid, however, the only one I have that's still in school, who lives with us all year round, is he's struggling. He's like his mama. He learns best when somebody's there to show him and walk him through it, and it's hard for him. It's a struggle. But so this goal that I have, for me even, it seems small and silly and dumb, but I have to put that aside and like shove it out of my head and realize that it's about building the habit. It's not about, can I put out a quality video every day? Because I know that this video right now, I'm struggling a little bit, guys. Like, I'll be honest, I know. But I want to build the habit. And I want to get into the routine of doing this. So, when you are looking at your goals for your homestead, or for learning your homesteading skills where you are, start small. Start with something you can achieve. Start with something that without a doubt you're going to be able to accomplish. Recording a video, uploading it to YouTube, I can do that. Is it going to be great quality? Sorry guys. They might not all be great quality, but I'm going to make that goal. And I know I can do it. And I really just want to encourage you guys to start small, little at a time, and start building the routines that you're going to need to create in your life so that when you do get to your homestead, you are not feeling absolutely, utterly overwhelmed. Because things are going to go wrong sometimes. You're going to think that your rabbits are set up good and that they're not going to get rained on. And then the next thing you know, you're going to realize that, maybe the tarp wasn't tucked the right way, or maybe something was skewed and it just screwed it all up, and your rabbits are in sopping wet bedding, and then you spend an hour dealing with that and cleaning it up when you were hoping to do a YouTube video. No, I am not speaking from personal experience at all. So, yeah, you're going to have days. Things are going to go wrong. Things aren't always going to be great. There's a homesteading channel I follow called Homesteady. And they have some really awesome stuff. But they have had a shit year. Excuse my language. I'm probably going to get demonetized. But they have had a horrible year. But they are bouncing back. They are resilient. And that's one thing. As a homesteader, you're going to need to be resilient. You're going to need to be able to bounce back. Because those hiccups will happen. Those troubles are going to occur. Just the same as the good stuff's going to happen, so will the bad. And the easier you can kind of bounce back from that, the easier it's going to be on you emotionally and physically. And so that's my crappy video for the day, guys. Just a little bit of encouragement, hopefully a little bit of advice that might help you in some way. And you know what, this doesn't just have to apply to homesteading either. It can apply to literally anything in life. You got a bad habit you want to break? You can try it. Start one step at a time. Break it down in the smallest increment you can and go from there. And it's advice that was given to me when I was younger by somebody, and I didn't listen to them, and I had to figure it out on my own. So don't be me. Don't be stubborn. Don't put yourself through unnecessary headache and heartache. And just one small step at a time. That's all I got for you today, guys. Sorry about the crappy video. Hopefully tomorrow's will be better. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. But it was nice hanging out with you, and I hope to talk to you again soon. I will talk to you again soon. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. You guys take it easy and have a great night. Bye.